Hello and welcome to Channel 2S. I'm your host, Second Soundwave, and a bunch of new Gunpla kits just randomly dropped out of the blue yesterday. Really wanted to talk about them then, but I was super busy and I was still super busy today, so I've only just had a little bit of time at the end of the day to squeeze this in. I'm sure we're going to get a lot more information about these kits in the coming days, so I'm not going to go super in depth on these because I don't have a lot of time, so I'm just going to skim over them and give some real quick basic thoughts. So the first of these is a Re-100 Gun Easy. This was a really wild choice because Victory Gundam, from what I've seen, is one of the least popular Gundam series, and I kind of understand why. It did have some pretty cool mobile suit designs in it though, and we actually saw one of the other mobile suits from Victory on one of those now planning things from, at least a year back, I think, maybe 2 years back, as a Re-100. So it's kind of interesting they're coming back to that idea of doing a Victory Re-100, but this time they're doing the Gun Easy and not that other suit they had originally planned. It looks clean, it looks sharp, it looks really cool. I actually have the original 1/100 Gun Blastor, and I might just for fun do a comparison video with these two when this one comes out. SD Cross Silhouette Gundam Phoenix Narrative version. This is our first unicorn variant in the Cross Silhouette line. It looks pretty cool. Now it is of course the usual terrible gold plastic you would expect from a retail Phoenix kit that isn't the high grade, or rather the special high grade they're doing. It's got clear blue for the cycle frame, so big thumbs up for that. Already puts it way ahead of the X standard. And really in general, of course, because this is a cross silhouette, it looks a lot nicer than the X standard unicorn. However, it looks like it does not transform, so the BB Sentry's still got an edge over it. So I haven't really been keeping up with Gundam Build Divers lately, as the series lost my interest just as quickly as I grabbed it. But apparently the GBN Enguarde Frame is something that's already shown up in the show. I had no idea what this was when I saw it, but it looks really nice. The whole thing's like a really lightly armored inner frame. It's kind of an interesting idea. It's got two different head options. One of them is like a wireframes kind of squared off helicopter style cockpit, and then the main one just looks like a straight up space helmet. So we've gotten a few G Gundam style kits in Gundam Build Fighters, Gundam Build Fighters Try. We got the Burning Gundam, Build Burning, all those kind of things. They weren't really based off any of the actual G Gundam kits though. However, in Gundam Build Divers, we're getting our first build kit that's actually based off a G Gundam mold. This is the Shining Gundam Break. Now the Shining Break is a really interesting kit because they took two mobile suits that I never would have associated with each other, combined them, and it honestly works really well. So the base mold for this kit is the high-grade Future Century Shining Gundam, but it takes a ton of design cues from the Murasame, right down to the transformation. That's right, they took the non-transforming high-grade Shining Gundam and converted it into a transforming mobile suit. Now, granted, that doesn't mean the transformation is probably going to be Scramble Gundam tier, but it's still a really sharp-looking mobile suit design. I said it was coming, guys. I said we might be seeing an HGUC Dijeh with Gundam Narrative coming out, and I was completely right. What I wasn't expecting though was for them to release the Zeta Gundam version first, because well, that's exactly what we're getting. This is the high-grade Universal Century Dijeh Zeta Gundam version. We've been getting a lot of love for Zeta recently with the Gabaldi, with the Bjarlant. It's really cool to see they're continuing that trend with the Dijeh. At this point, pretty much the only things we need from Zeta Gundam are the Bolnoak Samon and what was that other thing? Boundok, I think it was? And I guess the Boundok unit too. And if they do those three, we'll have pretty much everything from Zeta Gundam, I think, minus some of the random MSV suits. Real grade full armor unicorn's probably not going to surprise anyone, because let's face it, we all saw this coming. He's got the beam javelin just like the one that was included with the master grade, and I guess also was kind of included with the red frame version of the high grade full armor unicorn. However, this one does have the green cycle frame parts inside of it. Now looking at this right now, it doesn't look like it's that much more detailed than the high grade, but what I'm really hoping, and this is going to pretty much make or break the kit for me, is I'm really hoping that the Gatling gun parts can be separated. I've always really liked how the separate Gatling guns, like the handheld versions of them, looked on the master grade. So if there's going to be a cheaper way to get those weapons, even for a 1/144 scale kit, I would be all over that. So there you go, guys. That's a few brand new kits we just saw yesterday. I wanted to talk about these yesterday. Again, sorry for the delay, just didn't have the time to do it yesterday. So leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe for more Gunpla news and reviews. I'm your host, Second Soundwave, and hopefully I'll be coming back at you soon with more information on these awesome new kits. Take care, guys.